So what's happening in our local real estate market? Is the doom and gloom we hear on the news having an impact on consumer sentiment and home prices locally? Is now a good time to buy or sell, or should I wait? A lot of people are asking me these questions, and it's totally normal to feel a bit unsure in the current climate. Hi, I'm Greg Davis with Greg Davis Real Estate, powered by Vanguard Realty Alliance LLC. Last month I talked about consumer sentiment and its impact on the housing market, but despite what you're hearing on the news, I want to remind you that real estate is hyper-local. We also need to take into account that Chester County and Delaware County both rank in the top 5 wealthiest counties in Pennsylvania, so our local market can be significantly different than the overall national market. So what happened in the Westchester, Kennett, Downingtown, and Unionville-Chadford area school districts last month? Before we start, and just a reminder here, it's important to note that I've excluded new construction from the data I'm about to show you. I do this because I find that it tends to skew things like median prices and days on market in particular, so we're only going to look at the numbers on existing housing stock. That's the primary segment of our market, and there's still a shortage of new construction in our area anyway, so I'll continue to report the data this way unless something shifts. First, let's take a look at closed sales. As this graph shows, we had 270 closed sales in August, but there's a few things to notice here. Look at the trend from January of this year. In general, closed sales have steadily increased over time, spiked in June, and have dropped off slightly since then. As I said last month, looking at this, you would think that things are loosening up and that there's more inventory, right? Well, again, that's partially true, and we need to look at the inventory and other factors to see what's really going on here. Next, in this graph, we see the median number of days a home is on the market before going under contract and the supply of inventory. If you look at the red line, you can see that the number of days on market has remained constant all year at 5 to 6 days, so buyers are still grabbing up any available homes pretty quickly. The blue line on this graph indicates inventory, and as you can see, inventory dropped again last month and could be the reason why there were slightly fewer closed sales last month. If there's less homes available for sale and the market remains steady, then logically, there's going to be fewer homes sold. Despite all the chatter about a housing market crash on the news, we still have less than 2 months of inventory, and just for comparison's sake, less than 6 months of inventory is considered a seller's market. Next, let's take a look at this graph showing the median list price versus the median sales price for homes sold in our market area for the year so far. The first thing to note here, looking at the blue line, is that after a high in June and a drop in July, list prices were up again in August, and the increasing trend continues for the year so far. The red line on the graph shows the median sales price of those homes, and this is where the data actually gets more interesting. To see what I mean, let's take a look at this next graph showing the median list price to actual sales price. On this graph, you'll see some pretty significant drop-off since the high in June, but more importantly, we're at the lowest point since the beginning of the year. Even so, buyers are still paying over list price for good quality homes, but it's going to be interesting to see what the data for this one shows next month. Okay, Mr. Charts and Data, so what does it all really mean? Well, here in the Westchester, Kennett, Downingtown, and Unionville-Chadford area school districts, we continue to have relatively low inventory, and we still have relatively strong buyer demand. However, interest rates are still fluctuating, and I'm seeing more price decreases, which is most likely related to homes being initially overpriced by agents that are either inexperienced or they're not factoring in the current market conditions and overall direction. For my sellers out there, if you're thinking of selling, now is still a good time. One tip I can give you as a seller is that it's extremely important to price the home right. The good news is that a good quality home will still sell quickly if it's priced right, and I'm still seeing multiple offers on homes, although I'm now seeing about 1 to 4 offers instead of 15 or 20. As the market shifts, it's going to be super important that you hire an agent that has proven experience with digital marketing to make sure your home is exposed to the masses to get the most offers, which leads to getting the best price and terms for your home. For any buyers out there, inventory is still tight, but the good news is that the competition is far less intense, and now we can negotiate a better offer with sellers since there's generally fewer offers. However, you're still going to need to come in with a strong number close to or above list price if you don't have any other bargaining strengths. So choosing an experienced agent with great negotiating skills to represent you is absolutely key. Deciding to sell or buy right now is a big decision, and you're probably going to have a lot of questions, and you really need someone you can trust and rely on to stand there right there with you and to guide you through it all. I want to assure you that it's okay and it's actually perfectly normal to have questions and to feel a little bit concerned about all this, particularly in the current market. And there's a lot of other buyers and sellers that are feeling the exact same way. Just give me a call and we'll set up a time to sit down and have a no-pressure strategy session to address all your questions and concerns and to review some options together. I'm Greg Davis, your personal compass, guiding you to that special place you'll want to call home. And I look forward to guiding you through your selling and buying journey. I love where I live and I want you to love it too.